Introduction time.
I know a song in French, actually.
Really?
I'll do the introduction today.
All right. Josh is doing the introduction time.
All right.
Je te plume. Not bad, boys.
Welcome back to today's
I've been to France
podcast,
before.
episode 5. This is Alex, my cousin. He goes to college at BYU, Idaho, or Provo. This is Braydan Morrell from RSL Academy.
No,
Yeah,
This
fourth
is
grade.
Jake Bensley from and this is Brody, as usual.
Mhm.
Tell us a little about yourselves. You start.
Start with me. So I am Caucasian. what am I supposed to say?
Stuff about yourself. Just introduce yourself.
What you're majoring in, maybe.
I'm turning 18 today, so that's like kind of a W, but I'm also really young for being in college.
Hey, you can catch a case.
On my major, I'm biophysics.
You're younger than Jackson Clements, and he's a senior.
Yeah. So,
Are you a freshman then?
yeah, I did this like a summer semester.
Where do you go? I was talking to Brody when you were introducing
I
that.
go to you a couple hours south of here. But,
Hey, my brother goes to BYU.
oh, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah. Anyway, that's me.
My turn, I'm guessing.
Go for Braydan.
Haircut the other day.
My name is Braydan. I play soccer for a living, basically. And
We'll ask you more questions about that in a sec.
yeah.
What?
Alright, I'm Jake.
Your
I'm
AirPods
white.
dead?
Not much to me, but I'm white.
What do you?
I used it for the GoPro.
Serves old people food.
I serve old people food.
Are your
And I
AirPods
saw,
dead?
I worked yesterday,
You
handing
wanna use
people food.
mine?
I was bringing food to people's rooms. Knock on the door, she tells me to come in, bring the food in. Where is she? Oh, just sitting on the toilet. Told her I'd set the food down on the right. Quite the experience I had.
What sport do you play, Jake?
Football. Good old
Do you?
American.
Americano football.
Are you doing track this year?
No, that was balls.
Okay.
Last year I hated it so much.
I can't imagine him doing track.
I did track in 7th grade for one reason. Hey yo!
Sorry.
Because some girl wanted me to do it with her, and so I did.
That's what my dad did.
Mhm.
He joined track, but in high school for
Take the sticker off of your
Did
glasses.
you marry that
Okay.
girl?
Did you back her or what?
He also
No.
had one, so it was kind of like
El Dad. Alright, Brody. Bring up your question.
Bring up my question. Okay, so last night I was texting my friend, and she was asking me to rank this girl, and I told her that she was like a 6.5 above mid.
Who's?
Huh?
I guess I can't say.
No names.
So like an 11 and a half?
No, I told her out of 10, I said that she was a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
And she said, "Dang, Brody, that's super low." What do you mean? That's above mid. Because according to what I think, the rate the 1 through 10 out of, that's above mid.
Mid is
And
5.
she said, "Nah, my mid's a 7.5."
I
That's
agree
crazy.
with that.
7.5 is like cute.
No, because mid is not bad.
7.5 wouldn't be mid. So,
Yeah,
7.5 would
7.5
be
is
good.
attractive.
Yeah.
So I think
No.
5 would be mid.
No, 6.
I think 5 and 6 is mid.
6 to 7 is mid.
If you're going off the definition of the scale, it's 5.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Because
if
here's
we're
what
going off that.
here's what I
That's what I
told her.
said.
Here's what I told her.
Here's the thing though, is that like the average person is kind of above mid.
Yeah.
Like it's around 6. So people associate mid with 6 just because it's the average.
Yeah.
Here's what I said. I said I have girls at school that I
Brody has
classify
girls.
that I classify as 10, and I have girls that I classify as 2. If the mid is a 7.5, so I rate this girl at 8.
She's
She is
barely scratching above mid.
like, yeah, she is way closer to like she's not 1 away from the 9s and 10s, but she's also not 8 away from like the 1s and 2s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Not.
Mid is a 5. According to the
I
scale.
don't
No,
think
Mid is, mid is
like,
5 or
5 is
6.
below me.
because
Like, I'm
mid
not
isn't
going
good,
for
but it's not
That's
bad.
true,
If
that's
you rated
true.
someone 5, that's like she's not cute at all.
Yeah, like mid
But
is
it's
like maybe, but like you're not actually
I
not.
think you said earlier mid. Like,
Yeah, you're not. You're not gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that is a 5.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Thank you. I'm very passionate about
Proved
this.
himself wrong.
I'm very passionate about this because I think that if a girl is mid at 7.5, that means she's almost a 10, right? Because 7.5 is almost a 10.
Not that
But-
close.
Not almost a 10, but it's way closer to 10
7.5
than
is
it's
like
closer to like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
7.5 is like the lowest range that I would go. Like it's the
Yeah.
Like it's like the what's called the threshold.
Yeah.
Anything above that, you're going for. Anything below that,
You're not
It's out
going
of the
for it.
picture, yeah.
they have to have. Well,
It's about personality.
Yeah.
Am I?
I'm probably not.
He should be.
I saw that.
Let me check.
That was, yeah. That's all right. That was just my question that I thought.
Oh, very loud.
It's not doing anything that's very loud.
So yeah, that was my question that I thought would be good
Wait,
to ask.
what did she say? That the 7.
The girl that I was texting,
Yeah.
she said that 7.5.
Was it?
No names.
It was we
You don't have to use names, but use like.
Hints. Oh, yeah.
You said that to her.
Said what to
No,
her?
I'm not talking about who you're texting. I'm
Oh,
talking about the
Oh,
girl.
the girl you
no,
were talking
no,
about?
no. I didn't tell that to her.
Yeah, so tell it to us.
Huh?
So tell it to us.
Tell what to us?
The girl you were ranking.
Yeah, what is she
You're just
rated?
making me
Ranked?
lose brain cells.
That's who I was talking about.
Brody puts
You
her
were
on.
rating the girl.
Brody
who
has her
was
at
texting you?
S tier.
You have short shoddy at S tier.
Yeah.
What is S tier?
Alright.
S tier's higher.
S tier's
S tier's higher than A tier.
Highest tier.
S tier is the top of the top tier,
S then A.
and then A, B, C, D, F.
Stands for.
I don't know.
Stellar.
Superior.
No one knows what S stands for. It's
Let's-
just there.
let's-
It's
look
just
it
the
up.
best.
Supreme.
Supreme. S is just the best of the best.
Sexy.
What does
Sexy,
S
sexy,
tier-
sexy. Well, none of that stands for anything.
I thought you just like.
It's
made
just
that up,
regarded
like,
as superb or super.
Yeah, so it's the best.
Superb tier.
Superb
That is
tier.
a superb tier.
That's a superb woman.
All right. Could I ask Brayden some questions, Josh?
Go for it.
So you say in your introduction that you play soccer basically for a living.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So basically, I'm trying to like go pro, right? And so I train a lot. I wake up, go do some activation, some ankle strength, and then I train, and then I go to school, and then I train again, and it's my daily life.
But you don't go to a regular school.
How many hours of school do you have?
Yeah. How many hours of school do you have?
My school starts at 10 for me.
Dang, that's a W.
And
What time do you wake up on the daily?
I wake up at like 5:50.
What?
Yeah.
How many hours do you do before school?
Josh is flabbergasted.
So like I got injured last year, so I have to go to treatment, and treatment starts like 45 to an hour before practice starts.
Yeah.
And so I usually would practice started at 7. Usually it's actually 7:30 now, so it's kind of nice. But so it started at 7, right? And so treatment started at 6:15, so I'd wake up at like 5:50, brush my teeth, and like get dressed, wash the retainers so they don't stink, and then go, and then training started at like 7:30. Usually it ends around like 9:15,
That's not even my
and then we get breakfast, and then we go to school at 10. And then we have, our school's weird. Instead of having like A, B days, we have odds and evens. And so Monday and Thursday, we have all classes.
That sucks.
And then, so they're like 40 minutes. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we have just like block. So we just have like.
How many classes do you have?
3, 5, 7, and then
Yeah,
4, 6, 8, or whatever. And
that's weird.
That's it.
we don't have school on Fridays. We just have a flex day. So we have, it's either odds or evens. So we just have 3 assignments from like those classes that should like take up a class, but they take like 10 minutes. But yeah, so I go to school. It ends at 3:30,
Okay.
but my lunch is an hour.
Whoa.
So
How long is ours? 35?
Like 40
minutes.
It's like 40 minutes
It's 40.
on Wednesdays, on non-late start days. So, how many hours of soccer do you get in on the regular day?
On a regular day?
On a regular day.
Probably like 3.5, 4.
Like not counting training and therapy.
Just training, just soccer.
No, just soccer. Not counting like therapy for your ankle.
Yeah, probably like 3 hours. Hour and a half in the morning, hour and a half at night. And then like Monday and Wednesdays we lift too. So we do a session in the morning, and then in the afternoon we do like a half session. So we do half training and then half lift.
Okay.
Did you break your ankle or just sprain it bad?
Isn't it like tendons or something?
Yeah, I tore one of the ligaments that like connects my shin to my ankle, and then I had like a grade 3 high ankle sprain and a grade 3 lateral ankle sprain.
Tough.
So I was like,
good thing you didn't get traded
Did it
that
all
Cooper
happen at
Cup.
once, or did it like?
yeah, it was in one.
Do you get like slide tackled or something?
No,
He's like that.
How were you the slide tackler?
I actually remember it. So they played like a long ball in behind, and my outside back was high, and so I was like tracking back, right? And the past 2 times he cut it back, so I was like, I'm not going to slide him right. I'm going to stay on my feet and try and force him wide. And then he like hesitated and then took another touch, and I like went to cross it, and I reached to block it, and it hit my toe. Then my foot just twisted, and I landed on the outside of my ankle.
So it broke your ankles.
The ball did.
You got crossed up.
No. I was chilling. I don't know.
You put on skates.
But he kicked the ball into my foot, and then I almost broke that joint.
That's a weird way to get injured.
Yeah, it was such an L.
I think
Not as
my
me.
first game
Jake, you have a weirder way you got injured.
Kind of, because I got injured twice. In football freshman year, rolling out to the right,
No, not that one. The one that no one's ever gotten injured from ever.
break my wrist. All right, last year then, just in practice, just in normal football practice, it was. I don't know how cold it was. I don't know if that matters though. Probably doesn't matter. I was playing defense. This guy Seth.
It's okay.
He was running the ball up the sideline.
He's a
And
beast.
it was just in practice, not a game or anything. And I go to tackle him, put my shoulder into him. He hits me a lot harder than I hit him. But like he didn't truck me. Like I didn't fall over. I stayed on my feet, and it kind of just like knocked the wind out of me. But it was right at the end of practice, and I was like, wow, I did not feel good. So I kind of sat out for the last like 20 minutes. But I struggled walking up to the locker room. Got let's see what happened. My dad finally picked me up after a while.
Did you not drive yet at this point?
No, it was last year in October. I was 15 still. And I was like, Dad, I think I broke a rib in practice today, and Seth hit me. And he's like, yeah, that hurts. Just wear your rib pads and play tomorrow in the game. I was like, all right. Because I was like, I do not want to play if I feel like this, because I feel like garbage. And then I did homework and stuff, ate dinner, drank this off-brand like Dr. Pepper. It was like
Dr. Thunder.
It was like some like healthy version, and it was
Dr.
disgusting.
Pibb. Isn't that one
Mr.
too?
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb. I don't
Dude,
know what it
Mr.
was.
Pibb Loki's is so good.
It is
I
nice.
love that one.
Anyways, then I chugged that thing, and then like an hour later, like, Mom, I don't feel good. Threw up everywhere. And my dad's like,
Like Gary
I'll probably take you to the hospital.
Yeah, you told me about that.
came up to Shaggy and oh my gosh. So just for background. Yeah, and he like thinks he tries to be really cool and stuff. Anyways, so he came up to Shaggy and Bentley, and he just comes up to him and he goes, "F yeah, America!"
He just throws up.
And then Shaggy and Bentley are just crying and they're just disgusted. It's like, they know that had been in my throat for a while.
That's funny. Anyways, Jake.
Anyways, I threw up, went to the hospital. I kept like throwing up, like I started just dry heaving because I threw up everything I had. Took me back, did like scans and stuff, and they x-rayed me. They're like, you don't have a broken rib. And then I got put in the tunnel thing. What's that
Oh,
called?
yeah.
MRI?
Oh, yeah.
MRI?
Was it MRI?
Yeah, MRI.
No, it was a CAT scan.
Oh.
A CAT scan. And because they had to like put fluid in me that made me like feel like super warm. It was weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, put me in that, and they came back and like, Yeah, you ruptured your spleen, so you're bleeding internally right now. I was like, oh. So I had to stay in the hospital to wait until I was good, see if I was healthy enough. Then I couldn't do anything for like 2 months.
No one else has ever ruptured their spleen before. How did you? How in the world
Because
did
the
that
doctor had
happen?
to like look up what to do. Because like no one ever comes in for this. I forgot what I did.
How long were you out?
I was in the hospital for 2.5 days.
Wow.
Well, because I went in the hospital at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And then I was in there like 2 in the morning. And at like 2 in the morning is when they drove me in an ambulance from Layton Hospital to the primary children's in Salt Lake.
In the very back of the ambulance with like.
Yeah, I have videos of it. I was
Actually, that's so cool. Actually.
It hurt kind of bad because every bump we hit
Bro,
killed.
the ambulance drivers are so bad. So bad. They hit
Did he have his
every
lights
bump.
on? Was he just flying? Or
No, because I wasn't gonna die. I was just
tough?
Oh, that would have been lit. That would have been lit.
150.
That would have been
You're just
lit.
slow lane.
That would have been so fun.
You should have just told the guy you were like, I'm having a heart attack.
Were you in the bed, like lying down? Like
Were you just?
Yeah, do you want to see the pictures?
Yeah.
I do actually.
That sounds a lot better than mine. I was chilling. You know how like if you break your ankle, they usually put like a blow up
Oh
cast.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
They put it on mine, right? Like at the field because they had like medical staff at the field,
Mhm.
and so they put it on, right? And then when the like ambulance gets there, like the dude comes and like opens it up to look at my ankle, and then they never like closed it again. So I'm just sitting here with my ankle like this and that in the ambulance, and every bump is just like dangling. I'm like,
Did you have it with the lights on, speeding and stuff?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They like flew me to the hospital
Really?
Why did you have that?
You had to
because
get.
they thought my ankle was broken.
Still though.
When I broke my arm, my mom drove me to the hospital. We got stopped at every red light.
It's because we were at like. It's
He's
like
he's a
GA Cup.
professional. He's a professional athlete.
So there's like tons
He
of
gets
teams
special
there,
care.
and they thought I broke my.
Here I
so-
am going in.
Like Joel. Let's see it.
It's not gonna load. I look crusty because I don't think I showered when I got home.
That's dope actually.
I want to see this.
That's kind of funny.
So I'm just kind of like strapped up to the bed, can't move.
It's that angle really.
But don't worry, I did get a victory royale in the hospital bed.
You caught a double in the
I caught a
hospital
double.
bed.
Not showing it.
That's tough.
Oh,
In the
well.
in the hospital bed.
Fortnite
This
is
was last
hospital.
year.
Oh,
That's actually class.
Dang,
I had nothing else to do.
You brought your
You're just
Xbox
playing-
there?
No, they had one in
Oh,
the
they had
room.
one?
Really?
That's fire.
Yeah, it was nice.
Never got a victory royale before.
That's embarrassing.
My first Fortnite kill was in your basement.
It was. I think I have the picture of you.
Dude, that's a
camping
that's a
anywhere,
life changing moment right
No,
there.
I wasn't camping. I was actually out there doing stuff.
okay, I gotta find a picture of my first victory royale.
I remember my first one.
It's like the classic, it's like a classic picture of me.
It's like four kills.
That's what I had.
I literally took the picture, and it's like Victor Royale on the screen. I'm like in a bush. Bro, it's
That's funny. Yeah,
That was
that's
a long
good.
time ago. Let me see if I can find mine.
Does everyone have their
Zero kills.
Everyone would always take
Yeah.
pictures and send it to everyone because it was such a
Gotta
fun
go on the
spot.
story, bro.
These are the
Yeah.
ones.
I
Facts.
still post mine on the story if I get one.
Really? So I never see. So you must not get much.
I don't
often.
play. I played one game last week after that. I
I
guess I
think the last time I played was at D-Bones, and that was the first time in 6
Now
months.
your heels out.
I know.
Everyone flames me for that. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
What the holes and stuff?
Here it is. Here.
No,
I don't think
wear
it's that big of a deal.
pants with holes in them.
This is just a picture. I had
Okay,
11
those shorts
I
are
had 11
fun.
kills in
I
this
like
one.
those shorts.
How many kills you have, Josh?
11. Here's it.
Dang.
Here's it. Here it is.
I
was
killed
on
this
top
dude
of
with a
home.
rocket launcher.
I always rock this skin, and the other Season 8 skin.
Actually,
I got mine on the top of Dusty Depot. No, it was
Depot.
what was there before.
Dusty
Mobile,
Depot.
mobile on the iPad.
Because what was there before the crater?
No,
Was it
Dusty Depot.
Dusty did it.
Yeah,
No, that's-
Dusty
that's-
Depot is the creator.
But we
It
got
was
it
Dusty Depot.
because it was me, Jordan, and Landon, and
Isn't
this
it-
dude carried us, and then he just left with like one. It was 3v1. And we killed him.
Oh, tough.
Isn't it Dusty Depot?
Yeah.
Depot.
I already said Depot. I don't know why.
You gotta run that back.
I wish they.
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
I wish they didn't make so many different stuff.
Yeah.
Are you like licking that mic?
It's so complicated now.
Yeah, they changed Fortnite way too much.
Yeah, it's too complicated now.
Season 3, 4, and 5 were prime.
I feel like there's only so many minutes we can talk about Fortnite on this podcast.
We could probably go for the entire
We
time.
could, honestly.
Old Fortnite.
I cannot.
No, I'm not saying we couldn't. I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't.
That's valid. I used to play on our iPad, and my
Well, I
friend
literally said this.
and my friend played on PC, and he would clap me every single day, and I would rage quit every single day. It was so annoying. I would get like 2 kills to his 30, and he would just trash me the entire time. Because my parents didn't let me get it on the PlayStation until Season 7.
Did you ever
But then
connect
you
your
get it on
Xbox or your PS5?
What's the difference from
to
playing
your
it on the
phone
PlayStation?
Yeah.
for mobile?
Yeah, one time I thought I was being sly, so I snuck my phone into my room. It was my iPhone 6S,
Not worth it.
and it freaking was like it lost battery so fast. And I connected my PlayStation controller to it, and I just started raging because it was so laggy. This sucks. It's freaking terrible. Like on my ancient desk that I had in here, it was funny.
What's the difference from you being able to play it on the iPad, but not on the PS4?
Because mobile sucks.
Yeah, mobile's
Mobile-
so
No, why wouldn't they?
Like,
Why
why wouldn't your
wouldn't?
parents
Why
let
wouldn't
you?
your parents let you get it on?
Because they had read horror stories on like freaking.
But then why were you allowed to get it on the iPad?
Because you couldn't talk to people on it. There was no
Oh.
voice chat.
Oh, okay.
They
That
didn't want
makes
me talking to randos.
Okay, that makes
Yeah, I
sense
have a
actually.
It builds character.
Do you guys believe in karma?
What?
Oh, for sure.
karma.
You guys believe in karma? Yeah.
Caramel?
No.
Karma.
Huh?
Oh, karma. I thought you were saying
First of all, you
caramel.
called caramel.
Yes.
It's caramel.
I
Totally
Oh.
believe in it.
Karma? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, explain.
What do you mean? Like,
Why-
you do something.
I have like
No.
instances of like when it happened, but like
Okay.
I feel like
It always happens. It
yeah, I
always
feel
comes
like
back.
yeah.
Like
What are
one
your
time,
instances?
I was driving these girls around
All right.
because I was being a dog like that. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's good.
And my parents, I didn't have my 6 months, and my parents care about that.
Tough.
And I was just like stressing the freak out. I was like, my parents are gonna find out that I'm driving them. They're gonna get so
Oh,
mad.
I'm sorry about that.
Whatever. Finally, I drop them off at their house. Is like, all right, see you guys later. I'm going home. Driving home, get pulled over.
You got really? When was this?
No, I had my brights on. Like no one's gonna. Who would pull me over for having my brights on? That was totally karma.
Some dopey South Weaver cop.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, they're all
I had one like that. It was wait. Were we done with your story?
Yeah.
Okay. It was the very first
He
time.
had to get a female, so he was speeding.
No, it wasn't that.
Alright, go.
This was when it was karma. It was the very first time I drove, because I was like the first one in our friend group to drive, right?
Mhm.
Out of like me, you, Landon, Jordan, Ben, it was like I was like the first one to be able to drive. So I drove to Ben's house, and you guys were so excited for me. You're like, "Oh, Brody, let's go! That's so dope! You're able to drive here." And right before I left, my parents were like, "Brody, absolutely no driving anybody." You remember the story now? And we were like, you guys were like begging me all night, "Drive us to Walmart! Drive us to Walmart!"
You guys literally could have just walked.
I know we could
It's
have
that
we,
close.
we wanted him
for
to
the
drive. We
experience.
just wanted him to
we
drive.
wanted the experience.
So that's,
So
I don't think we
we
even got anything at Walmart.
yeah, we did. We got some ice cream.
Oh yeah,
Wait, was I there?
Dude, Great Value ice cream is so good. It's only $2.50, and it's like better than Far's sometimes.
really good.
Their cookies and cream is
But-
fun.
I don't
Um,
like cookies and cream.
So we're all walking out to my car. It's my dad's car. And when we're walking out, we're driving, and my parents' van passes us while we're driving to Walmart because they were just at that Walmart.
Why are
like,
they
right
at
before-
Walmart?
Because it was the neighborhood Walmart, and my mom loves the neighborhood Walmart.
That's weird.
And so we got there, and I'm
What the
panicking.
heck?
I am panicking so much because I think they're going to come back around and find us. And we get in the store, and Jake, you were like, "Oh, shoot, Brody, they're here." And I started running away, and you guys started laughing because they weren't actually there. You were trying to
That's
prank
funny.
me.
Got you good there.
So that could have been instant karma. That could have been, but I luckily avoided it. If we went like 2 minutes earlier, then we would have seen
Are
him
those like bad things that you were actually doing?
Well, it's-
against the law.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I don't have my
it's
6
against
months.
the law in Utah.
I thought you had your license.
I did, but you need to have your 6
You're not
months to
allowed
drive
to drive.
fast.
others.
I couldn't drive any friends.
I see that. Okay.
See if anything else.
So it very easily could have been instant karma.
Are we talking about instant
Ice
karma
cream
or just
flavors.
Karma
karma?
in general, like if you're rude
We didn't
to
talk about that
someone, or
lately.
like just a rude person your whole life, Is that ever gonna like come back to you? You think?
My sister's mean to us all the time, and she always gets in trouble.
I'm not talking about like getting in trouble. I'm talking about just like having an unfulfilled life.
Well, I think like if you're just like mean to everyone your whole life,
If you're just a grumpy
You just,
person
like,
in general,
the
you're not
karma you
gonna
get
have
is just
fun.
not having fun.
Or any friends at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Or everyone hating you.
Choose you being karma.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'd say so. Yeah.
No.
What about good karma?
I swear, every time during like warm-ups or something, like someone makes a bad pass or like something, and then you like say, "Come on, guys!" I swear, the next time you mess up the same exact
that's
thing.
facts.
Wait, that didn't make any sense. What'd you say?
Say you're doing passing lines, right?
Like
And
in
then
soccer?
the person in front of you
Basketball,
messes up.
layup
You're like,
lines.
"Oh, come on, bro." The next time you get it, you mess up too. The exact. same
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you play a sport in high school, Alex?
Yeah, I played lacrosse and cross country, but that's not really a sport.
So you didn't play sport? I'm kidding.
I played cross country.
Yeah.
How was your experience playing cross country?
Playing, it was never like a thing I played. It
Yeah.
was like a thing I did. It was fine. I just did it so that I could like run lacrosse.
Okay.
And that aspect is pretty helpful, but lacrosse is brutal sometimes, especially in the cold when you're whacked.
No, some of the bruises that they get is bad.
Dude, I still have bruises from paintballing.
Really?
Yeah, they haven't
How?
gone away. I don't know.
You did not heal.
Yeah.
Mine went gone like the next day they were gone.
My healing XP is bad.
Like on like like on your thighs and everything.
Yeah, like right here.
Wow. Because mine that I got like 2 days ago was already that big one
What was that from?
from when I got tripped in basketball skills class.
Oh, really?
That one's already
Was it
gone.
Garrett? Did Garrett
No,
trick
Do
you?
you remember
No,
when
no,
I tripped on the ball during practice? in
Oh
middle school?
yeah, and then it bounced
I
on
like
like your
bounced on the
side.
ball. Yeah.
Dude, we had some funny times in junior high basketball. I remember one of the funniest ones.
Sean, bro.
Yeah, can't really.
Oh, my bad.
We'll call him the fake name. His name could be Jeremy.
Quinn Davies.
His name could be Jeremy. He was a 9th grader when we were all 8th graders, and he was he the tallest guy on our team?
No.
Was DeQuan
It was
taller?
Daquan.
Yeah, Daquan.
So
Seems like mine.
Jeremy was the second tallest guy,
Probably, yeah.
probably,
Adrian.
and
Oh, back.
It's okay.
if they're not relevant to the story, it's okay. He was horrible. Like he was not good at all. He didn't get any playing time or anything. And at practices, he would just mess around, and he was horrible.
I remember one practice though he popped off.
Yeah, that's the story that I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about that one?
Yeah,
I thought you were
I'm
gonna talk
gonna
about something else.
No, I'm going to talk about that. You want to talk about that story?
No, you go for it.
So we had in 9th grade, we have like, did you ever have in 9th grade where it was like, what was it, like a family relations class or like child development? That's what it was called, right?
Oh,
I wasn't
baby.
With the
in
babies.
that.
Did you ever have that?
Yeah, I didn't take
And
it
where
though.
people would have to like carry babies around
Yeah.
and like take care of them and
Yeah.
feed them and stuff.
This was so funny, bro.
This kid named
Yeah.
this kid named Jeremy.
Class.
It was his turn to have a baby, and he didn't talk to our coach, and he brought the baby into practice, and so our coach was like, "Dude, Jeremy, what are you doing? Why is our plastic baby in this class?"
And it started crying. during
It
practice.
was like we were doing drills and the baby would just start crying, and Vashon, oh shoot, Jeremy would have to go over and like take care of the baby and like rock it, and eventually the managers would just do it for him.
Put it in the trash.
And,
then
he,
you put it in the
and then he
trash.
was so pissed that we threw it away in the garbage can, and he got like a bad grade on the assignment because it
Did he
was,
not
like,
find
thrown
it?
in the garbage can.
Why didn't he clean it? How did they know it was in the
Like,
trash can?
there's like sensors on it to tell if you like drop the baby or something. There's like sensors on it.
Bro, I remember people would just smack another person's head. Just like, get him dog.
And that same practice with his baby, he bawled out. Like, it was
Was it that
insane.
practice?
It was that practice. His best basketball he's ever played in his life, it was when his baby was there just crying on the bleachers in the garbage
He had
can.
something to prove that day.
And it was funny.
Dude was
Jeremy had
funny,
some
bro.
funny moments.
Our coach was talking and he's like,
Okay,
okay, Mark.
Your guys' coach was named Mark too?
yeah. And then coaches, it was like, and then he would always do like pre-game hype up, and he would like stand on the bench and like give us a motivational
And
speech.
then he would never play.
Coolest guy though.
He was
One
hilarious.
game,
I think he's bisexual now.
Yeah.
he like played like a minute at the very end, and we lost the game. We
He
were
was
like being
crying.
blown out, and he was like, he went crazy in the locker room. And like
He was punching lockers.
so
There's
funny.
dents and all the.
Is he mad
No,
or
that
like?
was against Central.
Oh, and yeah.
That was against Central.
I remember he was like,
Because we lost by 1
oh yeah.
or 2 or whatever.
No, that was our coach's curse. He would like lost to Central like by three
Yeah.
by
Like,
1.3
3 years in a row. Yeah.
And we were doing our like post game talk. The coach was like, wait a minute, where's Jeremy? And he's just on the other side of the locker room, just bawling his eyes out.
Just punching
It
lockers.
was so funny.
He didn't even play. He's just bawling his eyes out. There was some other funny stuff that we can't say.
I don't remember anything else.
What he told the ref when he was running by.
I don't
You remember what he told the ref? He called him he was like, man, ref, you should say. He called him the R word.
I
remember that.
that.
I remember
Hear him.
there was one time they like scored, right, and he like smashed the ball to the ground, and then turns around to do an inbound and just throws it out of bounds.
No,
And then
no,
you
no,
dive
to run
into
it,
the
save it,
cheerleaders
bro.
and save
He
it.
like chucked it to the canoa or not whatever, and he
Jason.
wasn't paying attention. And I was like,
Jason
why is the ball
starts
just rolling out of
sprinting.
bounds? So I started sprinting, dive for it, and throw it back in bounds. I was like, these guys are goofing.
He just turns and throws it out of bounds.
Wasn't it like a
funniest
baseball pass? And he
That
just
lineup
like,
must have been insane. Me, Jeremy, Noah. Lineup goes crazy.
that
That's
lineup
tough.
was crazy. Dude, there was some funny times in that
Wait,
8th grade, 9th grade.
Remember when we did a 3v3 on like
Oh,
a Friday,
yeah.
and the like faculty played us?
Oh yeah, I
That
do
was
remember
so
that.
funny.
I was pissed that day. I
It
remember
was
that day.
me, Mr. Lai, and Adrian.
We were hyping up
That's
Mr. Lodge
cursed.
so much.
Did he throw some dives?
He did throw
Like,
some
He's,
dives.
he's using
calculating
his
the passes.
calculations in the past.
Probably a little racist.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Him and Adrian just had that connection instantly.
Oh, they both Asian.
Yeah, they are. He was one of the funniest guys.
Is he a math teacher?
No,
Oh, that'd
I
be
don't
He's
funny.
a-
know what he taught.
He was
computer something.
He was
no, he was a
different.
shop teacher.
Adrian,
Oh, that's good.
Adrian wasn't hurt.
Well, he did shop and computer stuff.
Because I remember he had the
Wow.
big room with all the computers in it.
And then in the back room, he had like the saws and stuff.
Right, right.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I remember. I also got hurt that day. I remember in the 3v3 day because I went up for a layup and like Eli completely blocked me. Like volleyball shot it out of bounds when and he fell on top of me and just smushed me so bad.
That's
You know,
embarrassing.
he weighs like 200 pounds. He weighed like double my weight. It was bad.
I just remember getting pizza afterwards.
Oh yeah, we did get pizza
So
afterwards. I liked that. That year was fun. Was that 8th or 9th grade?
Eighth.
Oh yeah, because
I didn't
No.
play ninth.
oh yeah, 'cause you were injured, and then you
I left.
left, and then another guy on your team left. That's why I got so many playing. So that's why I got so much playing time because the 3 other guards left. So it was just me and Tice. Remember?
Yeah.
I had a dream last night that I totally just crossed Tice up and then airball the layup.
That's
Sounds
embarrassing.
like me.
No, you would do some funny. You were there to play defense and
Yeah, I
hustle.
was just a hard worker.
You were
You
you.
started to
Could not
molest.
score, bro.
Yeah.
I would
um,
miss wide open layups just on a fast break and throw it off the back.
yeah, you would just get assists.
Yeah, I would just drop dimes and then get steals.
And then get one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in basketball from Braydan. We
Oh.
we were playing a game. So they were separated into 3 teams. Coach said that he split them up evenly, but we know damn well that there was an A, B, and C team. Like on A team, it was like Jaden, one of the best basketball players I know. It was Eli. It was you two were on
I'll
it.
only use
It was-
names.
It was. They're not relevant to the story. It's okay. And you remember what I'm gonna say? We were playing like this Congo team,
Oh,
and
yes, I remember
it was
now.
like these big like
Oh, no.
Samoan guys. It was these
Now
big
I remember
Samoan
what you're bringing
guys.
up.
This was 8th grade, right?
This was bad.
Eighth
It was in
grade
a comp league, no?
8th grade winter in a comp league. You guys were on the A team. I was on the B team with Tice. And this game was getting heated. I remember
Same
watching
as the
it.
club,
They were
right?
like
There was-
screaming
18.
too strong.
They were whenever
every play. They were
yeah,
down by 20 points.
and then they're down by 20 points, and this girl gets checked in, And
No, she started.
she started.
She started.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Why are
She's
they
low-key
putting,
a baller,
why are they
though.
playing a
She was a
girl?
baller.
They're playing with small ball or regular ball?
Regular ball.
Regular ball.
And then she's driving, and were you guarding her or
I
were you
tried to
help
take a
side?
screen.
I think it was
She
a fast
Euro
break.
stepped me, bro.
Yeah, he tried to take a charge, and then she Euro stepped you, and everyone was going
It was
crazy.
bad, bro.
Oh my god.
It was low-key
It was
clean.
a
Yeah.
good run.
It
I was
nice.
standing there, and then I
It was
look. I'm
nice.
just like, oh no.
Yeah, you're a step by a
You
girl.
got exposed.
Hey, we won the game though, so it's whatever.
Anything for the team.
Sometimes
That's
you
still,
got to sacrifice 2 points to get a 3 on the other end.
still pretty embarrassing though.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I hated that league so much because of the A, B, and C teams, and then
we'd
whenever
play each other?
Yeah, whenever the A and B team would play, our coach would be like, "All right, winner of this game gets pizza on me." We knew it was gonna happen. You guys were gonna destroy us.
No, the worst is when A played C.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
it
bad, bro. Oh,
Had the game of my life.
Did you start?
Were you on C team?
I don't think so, but I played a lot.
No, they were on A team.
Oh.
A team, it was
It was
them.
like 6, 7 kids, so it was like a small roster.
I think it was 8. But
'Cause-
like, there was always one missing.
Yeah, there was always one who never showed up.
Who?
Well, it would be different.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just like someone couldn't make it, and then you just have like 6 people.
And then I had was Adrian on my team, and Asher was on my team, and some other kids that were on my team that it was bad. It was bad. I got so frustrated in that league.
You got robbed. They didn't give us our hoodies.
You guys won it, right? No, because then COVID came and
COVID
shut down the league.
Because I remember we were walking into a game and Rudy Gobert touched mics and
Oh, yeah.
spread COVID. And
And
then I was
then-
like, he's an idiot for that.
And what was it the next week that it was shut down?
Yeah.
yeah,
Because we would have had like the playoff, like
Right,
it's all
right.
4 teams, and we were first seed.
Who was the other second seed that was way
It was-
good? Was it
we
Congo?
lost- no.
Sub V?
We lost the very last game to a freaking midget
Buzzer
shooting
beater.
a 3-pointer.
it was kind of embarrassing. I got double screen and couldn't stay on him.
I remember that. I think I was watching
That's
that
not on
game.
you, that's on your help
We played
defense.
after.
I was so mad because the dude inbounding the ball. There's like 3 seconds left, and he passes it to someone in our own paint instead of like throwing it to half court, so you at least have a
Yeah.
chance of a 3.
Uh-huh.
Passes it like 2 feet away from our like end line, right? So he has to dribble the half court and then shoot the ball. I was
That's
like,
on
bro,
you
what do
guys.
think?
I think I know the kid that you're talking about too.
Yeah,
I'm homies with that kid.
yeah. I just didn't know what he was doing. I love the kid, but like
Yeah.
throw it to half court so you can turn and shoot a 3 instead of shooting it from half.
I remember
He
there,
still made it
there
though.
was some beef on
No,
that
our
team.
team, because they
Oh.
scored a,
You like
like
Eli
a
and
corner
Jaden
3 off
beef?
of the screen,
Oh.
and then there's like 3 seconds
You and
left,
Jaden
and he
had beef?
inbounds it right
Right.
next to us.
You
Tough.
had beef?
But didn't they during that season, that like comp league,
Kind of,
I
because
didn't-
they were both like used to being like the better,
the best
the
player?
carrier, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just clashed heads.
And so I remember one time they were yelling at each other because it was like tied, I think, or you guys were down. You guys were probably tied at the, and you had a half court buzzer beater heave to win it, and then I think Eli got the ball and Jaden was pissed at him because he wanted to shoot the half court shot to win it, and they were like yelling at each other. I think. Do you remember that?
Kinda. Trust Jaden to take that shot.
Yeah.
I remember against Bountiful, we were up by like 15 points,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
shoot a buzzer beater at the end of the game.
You get yelled.
Coach went
you got
off on me
yelled at
for like
so much.
10 minutes, bro.
In the
Really?
locker room.
Yeah, I was just sitting there in the locker room. He was just screaming at me. I was like,
Well,
Why? Why?
because you guys, we
you
were
know
up
it's,
by
like,
like 20.
respectful
Sportsmanship.
if you're like
unwritten
killing
rule.
somebody, you
That's-
like don't shoot the 3 at the end.
That's
And you just,
stupid.
like
Well, is the
run
end of
off
the
the
game or
clock.
halftime?
It was
End
the
of the game.
Oh well then, yeah.
And then,
I wanted my points,
no,
bro.
he ran out to half court and was
Yeah,
like,
he,
"Don't
like,
do that
screamed at
again."
me.
And then you were getting destroyed in the locker room.
It was pretty funny, and I missed too. Brick straight off the backboard.
You not even hit the rim.
I don't think so. I think it just hit the backboard. That was
That's
so
horrible.
bad, bro. It might have hit the rim. I don't think so though.
I also remember we had what was the defense 3-2 where we would trap the corners.
Frank.
No, that was our offense.
Blue.
Blue,
Oh, yeah,
it was
right,
blue.
right, blue.
Where we had 3-2 trap corners, and you were at the 3 on the wing,
Yeah.
and you go to trap the corner, and one time you just humped the guy.
I
like,
pushed him out of
physically
bounds,
humped
bro.
him.
It's so funny.
And then Euler was like, no, you play defense like this, not like this. And it was in the middle of the
It was
game.
so funny,
We were
bro.
laughing.
It was.
so
I think it was
hard.
against Sunset.
Really.
It was against
I don't remember
Sunset.
who it was.
You
I
guys,
remember.
you guys' team sounds like you were just clowning the whole
It
time.
was
We were
so
laughing. It was
fun.
so
My
funny.
team was like serious. We like actually tried to win, which isn't bad.
Well, we did too,
We
but-
got.
We were good.
7th grade year, we got smoked by Legacy.
Oh
It was a JV game that was 20 minutes long. And it was like 60 to.
no, it was Centennial. Was it the first game of the season?
I
Well,
don't
we
know.
got smoked
JV.
by
We won like
Centennial,
one
so
game,
yeah.
bro.
We won one game off of an Adrian buzzer beater.
Yeah, you,
No, and then I remember they kept the scores up all week.
Oh yeah, so just so like.
It
so
scored like 60 to
like
6 or
6.
4 or something.
That
you
was
guys scored 4 the entire game.
It was below 10. That's.
It was like
It was
it was
bad.
below.
Yeah,
think it
that's
was
like a
7
girls'
or something.
score.
And
Girls score like 6 points
in gym class, you'd be like, "Hey, what's this? What are the scores? What are the numbers up there?" And we would just be so embarrassed. We lost like 50 in our first game.
It was not good.
No, and then we would always do in practice. We would do the same things every single time.
Yeah.
We would do the 3-man weave, Laker drill,
And then the rollout,
wake,
like
roll out.
like. you
Oh
have,
yeah,
like,
the two
you,
guys
like cross
yeah,
over.
and then we would run the Wake Forest drill for like 30 minutes
Really?
because we had to beat a time, and we never beat it because we were so bad.
We beat it once.
We did beat it eventually, like at the end of the season. You know
What
the Wake
drill?
Forest drill, where there's the 2 people on the wings,
Pass to each other and then go shoot a
or
jumper.
like the
On the
free throw
corner.
line, and then you shoot it.
Or
Oh,
the free throw line, yeah.
yeah.
Notice he's playing Geometry Dash on the podcast.
Are you really playing Geometry Dash right
Yes,
Gotta
yes.
win,
What-
bro.
what
Gotta
level are you
grow.
Oh, yeah, it was a good level.
I'm redoing Jumper since I just barely
you
got
not
the
beat
new
Jumper?
version. No, I can. I just got the new version.
now? It's worth it to
I
buy
got
the new
full-
version.
Full version, so
How much is the full version?
Like
$2.
$2.
That's
Yeah,
too
I'm broke,
expensive for
bro.
me. Yeah.
Pretty sure that's
Boys.
the only game I bought is that Geometry Dash full
I was
version.
thinking about buying NBA Jam, but that's $6. I don't
Well,
know
I
what
think
it's
it's
been
fire.
$6.
I've never bought anything on my phone.
This is
I
the first
can
thing I
do
ever
it.
bought.
I bought some stuff on Clash Royale before.
That's
No
what I
way,
said.
that's a massive waste of money.
It was like $5.
At least I'm not like someone who spent like $100 on Fortnite. How much
Yeah,
did you
I
spend
ain't
on
never
Fortnite?
spent
Yeah.
I
money.
never spent money on Fortnite.
I spent.
Actually, wait, let me think.
I
I
spent
spent-
$10 on
I
Fortnite.
think I
No, 'cause
spent
you get the
30
battle
on
pass by,
Fortnite.
like getting like,
Like grinding and getting
Yeah,
free
exactly.
V-Bucks. Yeah.
and then like once you get the first battle pass, then it's like pays for itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I did.
those school days.
I think dang it. I think I got I think I spent $30 on Fortnite.
I think Jordan and Landon spent like $100.
That's definitely something
Just a lot
Jordan
more on
would do.
shoes than on
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Those
Yeah,
have a lot
facts.
more better resale value than V-Bucks.
Yeah.
I've never understood spending like what do you buy with $100? Like skins?
Probably.
Such a waste of money.
Like,
$20 for some freaking Nutcracker skins.
The better you look.
Better look, better you look.
Look
gotta have Dre, bro.
look good, play good. What is it? Feel good,
Feel
play
good.
good?
Feel good.
Look good,
no, look
play
good, feel good, play good.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember the March Madness thing that also said that whoever won got $50?
Did you not get it?
No.
Huh.
I won. I won the March Madness. I don't
We
know.
also did another March Madness that I set up, and it was like a $5 pay-in.
Some random dude.
Some random dude. Well, not random dude. I knew him.
Well, no one else did.
And no
none
one
of us
paid him.
right?
Huh?
None of us paid, right?
No one paid. But like
My cousin was
teachers were in it, and he somehow yeah,
Miss Holtry was in it.
Holtry was in it, and no one paid.
I remember that. I remember I cheated the system. I changed my bracket because the one that I put in was so bad. So I deleted my bracket from it and put in my new one that was good. I still lost though, but at least I was in the top 5 or something.
Jay, do you guys feel like you know what your purpose is in life?
What the heck? I don't want to answer that
so
question.
deep.
I like this guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just-
Or at least like have an idea of what.
Share the
Like
gospel.
Yeah, right, Brayden. Stop the cap.
Yeah,
Stop
Brayden
the
probably
cap.
the naughtiest one
Stop
here
the
out of
cap,
us.
Brayden. Stop the cap. I don't want to
Nah,
answer that
I don't
question.
know
It's a weird question.
My friends,
At least like occupation wise, like you guys
Replenish the earth.
something
With-
with
with Joe.
Old film.
Growth of
What do you guys want to do besides being professional sports?
Professional
something with,
podcasters.
Like I want to end up working.
You want to do
like, the
stats?
NBA,
You told me about that.
NFL, or MLB. I don't really care which one.
Yeah.
And do like something with like math, like management or
Okay. You like
something like
math?
Yeah.
It would be fun to be. Yeah,
I'm just in honors 2 or 3 or whatever. So next year I'll take AP Calc.
Good luck with that, bro.
I took that class last year.
It's so bad.
You taking that right now?
Yeah, I hate it.
You taking AB or BC?
AB right now.
Okay. Are you taking BC next year or something?
I might take it over this summer. I don't know.
Okay.
Take it over the summer. That sounds
It
horrible.
would be helpful. I'm in calculus right now. I'm in Calc 2, which is kind of like BC covers like half of Calc 2 in college,
Mhm.
and it would have been helpful to have seen some of this stuff before. But
What are you talking into? Oh, it's your AirPod. Okay. It's like, where's your phone?
He's talking into
Where's your phone? Okay, I was confused for a little bit. What do you think yours is?
mine?
Since you asked the question.
Oh, I don't know. I think I want to be a doctor, help people out,
What kind of doctor? Like,
like a surgeon.
make some big bucks.
Yeah, facts.
His daddy's a surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's like my purpose though. I don't know what my purpose is.
I don't know my purpose.
I feel
My
like
friends like Landon always be saying like, cause I just be doing random stuff sometimes. Like I just like walk off, and you might like.
Yeah, why do you do that?
disappears.
No, we're hanging out at the park, and
disappears.
it's like us, I think, some other people, and after like 20 minutes, like, dude, where's Jake?
This is
He's
over
been
in the
gone for
woods.
15 minutes, and like a 1 minute, 2 minute walk away, there's a pavilion. He's just sitting there. What are you doing? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
It's more fun being by myself.
You just
than with
leave.
You guys.
You just leave. You just leave.
Sometimes
He's had enough.
Sometimes you guys just be talking about like the most like vile, disgusting. thing.
Yeah,
Like, why
it's
do I want
sometimes
to be here?
nasty. Like it's. Part
Hey,
of that one.
okay.
That
Oh
was-
yeah, I left that party.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
me-
was
I
funny.
drove you home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
It
That
wasn't-
party was the stupidest place I've ever been in my entire
No,
life.
you guys.
Anyways,
you guys.
That
Would,
quiplash was so cursed.
it only really happens
Quiplash
when
is-
we hang out with girls too.
Not true.
Nah,
Mostly
it's
true.
mostly with the boys.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets bad with the girls though, which surprises me. Like, why wouldn't you guys act a little better?
That's my break.
Back from our break.
You guys all like smart kids?
No.
AP classes.
Yeah, I have 2 AP
Frick
classes.
AP.
Yeah, I don't. I take hard classes. but I
All
don't
three
like
of us failed the AP Geography.
No, I passed AP Geography.
You did?
I
The one-
failed
oh,
AP.
No, world history.
World
That's the one that we were in
I failed
together.
that too, bro.
I hate that
That's
class.
the only class I failed.
That class-
I failed AP Spanish in 9th grade, AP Geography in
Aren't you
9th grade.
fluent though?
Yeah.
You're fluent in Spanish and you failed the test.
The test is much different from just speaking
You
the
usually take
language.
that as like a senior though. The
Yeah.
fact you took it as a freshman is actually
Well, and my freaking teacher was sucky. She was the worst teacher of all time.
Dang, bro. I hope she's not
She never told us whenever we had,
I hope my
whenever we
teacher
had-
watches.
whenever we had homework. And she wouldn't tell us how to learn the stuff. She would just talk about random stuff and get mad at us because we would just frick around the whole class because she was so easy to frick around.
How big was your class? There couldn't have been that many people in it.
Well, I went to the dual
Dual immersion.
elementary. So all the dual immersion kids went to that high school, junior high, and then there was another elementary I think that was dual immersion. So they also joined in, and so our classes were pretty big. We had like 25 to 30 people in them.
I've never passed an AP test in my life.
I mean,
I got
Two.
Before
three
you
in a
don't
row.
try.
I'm
Okay, yeah, I
I'm
don't
over
try
three,
to pass,
and I'll
but still.
I'll be over 3 my entire life because I've never.
I'm
taken
kidding,
it.
Dad. I try. No, it's just so.
Or he just tells his parents he's going to fail, so their expectations aren't high.
My parents.
That is not true.
That is
Same.
That is not true.
It's very true.
I care more about my grades than my parents care about them.
Really?
We both care.
Wait, what's the other AP you taking?
My grades are bad right
AP
now.
lit.
Lit.
That is so lit, bro.
Why are you taking all the
Is that-
senior
is that
classes
easy?
right now?
Because, well, I was a year ahead in math, so, like, I had nothing else to
but,
take.
like,
And
usually
then,
you take Lang before lit. And
Dude,
you
I
take
have two Fs right
Lang as a
now.
junior.
I have 2 D
yeah, I don't
plus.
know. My, like, counselor was just like,
See, right?
I think you could do well in these. So
But
I'll
it's
put you in
it's weird
these.
because like all my assignments are literally done. I haven't had the energy or just put them in. I'm just too lazy to do that, which is unfortunate because my D plus is in history, which is my coach's class.
3 Bs. How do everyone?
Dude, last term I got a 3.5 for my first time in my entire life.
Dang.
I did not get a 3.5. I think I got a 3.45, so it was basically a 3.5.
Dude, I'm not used to like struggling for B's. I'm used to like
struggling for A's.
breathing A's. No, not even
Yeah.
like easy A's.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's kind of rough.
Usually I struggle for B's, but this year I've
Sometimes.
been much better.
I only struggle with physics this year.
Physics is tough, not
I
gonna
hate
lie.
physics.
My physics.
If you get behind, you're screwed.
Oh yeah, I'm screwed because I'm
You
behind.
taking physics?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, we're in the same
He's in honors
class.
physics.
There was one class period.
And he's teaching like AP physics, so we don't understand a thing.
There was one class period. The teacher goes,
Yes.
I'm not really feeling too good today, so you guys can just have a free period.
W teacher.
That's what
I've never learned anything,
Olson
bro.
did one time. He's like, guys, I can't really see. My vision's kind of like gone right now. I was like, are you good? He's like, I'll be fine. Just
Wait,
do
when?
decent assignments.
When was this?
It was like a week or 2 weeks ago.
Sure.
History.
Me and Daquan had to run 5 laps around the track because Daquan was freaking around and got me looped into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have to
He-
share the call?
Yeah. History.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. So we sit front row, and he's always freaking around with these 2 shotties that sit next to him.
Oh yeah.
And there's this Swedish chick, she's an intern, and he's always trying to raise her up. And then there's this girl next to her,
The
next to
Swedish-
her,
A girlfriend. Or no?
who he
I
thinks
don't know.
he won't tell us, but we're pretty sure that he does. He's in a throuple like Jake Paul. Anyways,
That boy they clown, bro.
he's just freaking around with these chicks, and then he loops me into it, and then freaking coach finally gets mad, so we have to go run 5 laps after practice, which sucked.
It's not that
But
bad.
Daquan, no,
On the
it
main
wasn't
track or
terrible.
the track in the gym?
In the gym, but we had to
not
sprint
that bad.
the straights.
That's
So it wasn't
not that
terrible,
Curse.
but I was also
No
sick,
job
so that was worse. Anyways, Daquan always goes to lunch with these 2 girls, and one of them has a Jeep.
Oh, it's the G.
The Jeep.
Yeah.
She always has her brights on in the morning. Like, turn your brights off.
Yeah, it's annoying. And so Daquan's been skipping basketball skills class lately too, which is bad.
To go to the Jeep.
To go to the Jeep. And he says he's getting a physical, but we really know that he's going to the
He's going to the Jeep.
Yeah.
He's getting physically.
He's getting.
He's still getting the treatment. He's just in the Jeep. And, and so Shaggy saw a girl come out of the back seat and like wipe her mouth as they were driving away to lunch
Hey,
after
yo.
basketball skills. But he didn't see Daquan. But
We know you doing that at
No.
school.
No. The funniest thing is I
no,
walked.
because the Jeep's got mega tinted windows.
Oh, really?
Jeeps
Yeah.
are easy to get down into.
It's the Jeep.
No.
He had a Jeep. He knows from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
just
walking
calling
out to lunch one day, and I got out a little early. I was like 12:10. We get out at 12:15. Walk in my car. There's this car. They put their hoodies and stuff in the windows and rolled it up,
Oh boy.
and the front window completely steamed.
Oh boy.
And you could not see into it at all. And we knew whose car it was.
Whose car was it?
I won't say it on here, but I'll tell you guys later. No, I'll tell you later. You're gonna forget.
Yes, and
No.
Mike Randy.
Yeah.
I'll just look it up. I'll just look it up.
Yeah, no, but it was way fun.
Tell me, I'll whip it
Well,
out.
we get out.
Oh, all right. It was Kyron.
I don't even know
I
that
don't
is.
know who that is.
And then I found his girlfriend at the end of school. Huge hickey just on her neck.
Oh, I know who that is. Is it?
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I know who that is actually.
Freaking
Ain't no way you do that at school.
I know.
CJ with his girlfriend is so funny because she'll just wander the halls the whole time. I don't think she even goes to class. I don't even know if she's enrolled, but she'll just wander the halls and then she'll just whistle and CJ will be out of my class. CJ is the TA for my history, and
He's
he's
TAs in high school.
yeah, and
You had
he's
TAs in junior high.
Bro,
I TA'd for
No,
the
I
best
gotta
teacher in the
start-
school.
and he's gone for like 30 minutes, and then he'll come back, and then he'll just be messing around with Daquan and also get mad, and then he's like, CJ, don't you have to leave? And then he's like, no, I was already out there for like 30 minutes. I can't be out there again. Because Ols hates CJ, but sadly CJ is moving.
Yeah, it is sad.
Where? When?
He's
Soon.
soon, like middle of December.
Brayden, what was your story?
so we had a dub choir teacher. Dog was lit. I was gonna TA for him the next year, right?
Oh, it's got
And then
he left.
he leaves and goes to like teach at a high school because he always wanted to, right? And we get this new choir teacher, Straight L, bro. Not it. Let's just.
I don't think he was a straight L.
He was different. Let's just say he was an L. Little curvy.
He was a wavy L.
Yeah.
Little rainbow. But homie was not it, bro. I had to TA for him for a semester, bro. That was the worst. And then I also had choir, so I had to stay with him.
Did he
for
like talk
2
like a gay
periods.
person too?
Huh?
Did he talk like a gay person too?
Oh yeah, he was like
yeah.
the
That's tough.
extra.
Talks like James Charles.
Basically, yeah.
As Tice likes to say, zesty.
Yeah, that man's was not it, bro.
And now he's fired
Good.
for doing some whack stuff.
For doing some stuff at school.
Whack stuff. Well, that's off the podcast talk. We'll tell you the story. That's off.
Two teachers who
pretty
got
sus.
fired.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Olsen.
Mr. Olsen got fired, yeah. Well, it was after we left.
What did he get
Oh, it
fired
was
for?
when you guys were sophomores.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
That's also
off.
Oh,
That's
I-
also
I-
off.
Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like? Never mind.
Yeah, well, that's off the podcast talk. Hey, what time is it? How long have we been recording?
206.
An
An hour.
Dang,
An hour exactly.
It was a fast
Yeah,
hour.
mine's an hour and 5 seconds.
You want to wrap it up, Josh?
I don't care. You guys want to wrap it up?
We gotta go ball soon.
I don't
Well, let me
think I
pull
will.
up.
I'm gonna go.
Let me cross some kids out.
You can pull up.
guys like ski?
I don't know.
I
I
did
used
not.
to ski,
Yeah.
but then I
I'm
started
bored.
playing basketball in the winter, and I was like, I couldn't. ski.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to anymore. Because of basketball.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna get a pass next season though. Do you ski?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Where's
from Florida, so. Let's
You're from Florida?
Yeah,
What part?
Pensacola.
I don't know. I lived in Florida for a couple years.
Where?
Orlando.
Oh, I know that place. Yeah.
I know Orlando too.
Pensacola's like right next to Alabama.
Wait, you know Orlando?
You know Orlando, Florida? Whoa, that's
It's where-
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's really wild. You know.
What a
Florida's
small
fun
world.
place, though.
Don't you have it? We should go to your house there one day.
All right, it's being rented out right now.
When are we going to Orlando?
I don't know.
We could
Let's
go.
drive.
That'd be fun
Next week.
Guys, we should book a cruise for like 2 years in advance because cruise prices are so low right now for our senior trip.
Are they really low right now?
Dude, they're like $300 with free airfare.
Actually,
Yeah,
That's way good.
like one way airfare, but you have to get your ticket back. But still,
I'll
that's
just stay in Florida
That's way good, actually.
they're like mega cheap. We should book
we
one
should.
for our senior trip.
until there comes.
We should just book one and then just tell our parents in like a year.
Yeah, yeah. Until the year and a half.
next month.
Until a year and a half, when none of us talk anymore. Mega beef starts happening. We still got to go on a cruise together. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Me and Brody had mad beef.
We should tell
We
that
had
story.
beef.
You guys had beef when?
We had beef in 8th grade.
Me and Jake had mega beef in 9th grade.
Women, bro.
Me and Brody
woman.
had more beef than me and you.
Oh yeah, y'all had-
Woman with him too.
Yeah,
Who was it
women.
with you guys? We can leave it out.
Yes.
Nevea.
No.
Sex.
Naya?
Oh,
Oakley.
Grant. Okay.
Oh.
And we bleep it out. We can bleep it out.
What is that?
We're gonna believe that like all
friend
this.
for like a couple years.
Should we tell my story, Jake, with you?
Gay, but he was.
Oh,
He was fiending for
I
you.
think I told Brody about this.
I got a girlfriend, and he was like really upset. I really just thought he like was like down for her or something. He was down for me, and I was like, yo, I didn't realize it. He was like upset. He like didn't want to hang out with me, and like I was like, dang man.
Did you not? Was there like no hints that he liked you and that he?
Not at all.
Well, he
bro.
probably didn't like expect it, so
No,
he
I
wasn't
didn't know
thinking
until
about
like
it.
after we graduated.
Hmm.
And I was
They like slept together and stuff.
yes.
Okay, not like
True, like
slept
jump
together.
out.
Slept
Like-
together.
Sleepovers and stuff. Yeah.
That's
Dang,
weird.
that's crazy.
That's
He's that one
That's cursed.
that he got into all the girls' sleepovers too. Did anyone know he was gay? Or
I guess like one person did, like literally one person, and she didn't tell anyone.
Of course, it was a girl.
Of course.
Women.
what did he tell a dude?
If it told me, it wouldn't have hurt.
Jake, if you told me that, like that would be weird. I would.
You're out of the friend group.
Me personally, if I found out my friend was gay, I would probably still be friends with him.
I would probably
Yeah,
just bully them about it.
Probably.
We just make jokes
See,
about
I don't
it.
have anything against him. It was just like interesting that he didn't tell me for like 4 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Was he gay that whole time?
Yeah, since like 8th grade.
Jeez.
Dang.
No, if someone was gay, I probably wouldn't do anything. I'd just be like, oh, stay.
No, like I have nothing against it, but
Just once they start getting fruity with me, I'm like,
Calm down, bro.
It's
We
just,
don't
gotta
need
stop.
to
it's just like a good thing to know, because like it's not like you change. It's not like you change the way you think about them, but
because like
there's,
sometimes you like
certain
slap a dude's
things-
butt. Just
Yeah,
just
there's like
cause.
certain things you just don't do.
You might not want to slap a gay dude.
I didn't know he got aroused by that. What the heck? Now that I know when I smack your ass, it's gonna be a little less with like, a little less of a fruity intent.
Little less is SD.
No, not
Hand
like
squeeze.
no, just not like we're like that. Yes. Yeah.
No.
Jake, should we explain why we had beef?
Nah,
No.
that's off podcast stuff.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
No, I remember on the 4th of July, I like made a joke about
Yeah.
it.
No.
I
Oh
was
yeah.
gone for like 5 months.
Yeah.
I hadn't been home, and I didn't know about any of this. And
Was
I
that
come
a
home.
consecutive 4th of July? Because there was something else, or that must have been like.
Because there's another thing in Syracuse.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah. So that must have been like the
Why
third.
were you guys at
or, like, the
Syracuse
second.
fireworks? Oh,
Because you weren't there.
she
'Cause
lives
you were
in
at
Syracuse.
football. Because you were at football, right? You were
I don't
gone.
think it
You
was-
were out
I
of the
was gone.
state.
I don't know.
You were out of the state, I think.
No, I don't think. I don't know. I was not there though. So
Last 4th of July.
This- we should talk about that, actually.
Bro, I should be in
Off
there
the
right now.
potty.
I literally brought it.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, so last.
I like in the airport and everything. Like.
Jake, I apologize.
you know, me and Brody are chill now.
Yeah, we are chill now.
It's always the ones who you have beef with who you're closest with after. Like,
Facts. Went through the dumps, but now we're back. We'll
That's
tell
the best kind of friendship.
we'll tell you about that off the podcast, Josh.
I know about it.
Yeah, you do. Man, not most of it. You know most about it. That was
a great year.
a great year.
Bro, I swear, after like the first 2 weeks of COVID, we didn't do any schoolwork the rest of the year.
Oh yeah, we
Except
had
Mrs. Steckline's class.
Homegirl would like half of them wouldn't even post anything. We just ended school. Like,
I wish my teachers were like that. My teachers were posting stuff every day. It was bullcrap. Even if it was an A day, B day teachers were still posting stuff and telling us to do it.
Wait, did you have to do like the split between like your last name, depending on when you would go to school?
Yeah.
oh,
That was nice.
Such an L.
I
bro.
I
liked
like
it.
that.
That was
I was stuck in
Except-
the L
except-
side, bro.
Except for
And my
half
girlfriend at the time was on the other side.
Ah, dang it.
half my friends were all on the other side.
You were.
But I really didn't care that much because I had like 2 friends that I was tight with, and then I would. It
The
was,
day
it was
when
nice.
everybody went was the best. Like the first day.
Oh,
when,
the
like,
first day that
everybody was
everyone
back
was
together, bro.
school though, no school on Fridays. That
Oh, that was the
nice.
best one. That was the best
The
one.
freaking
I'm still
idiotic teacher. The
Do you live in the
school board
dorms?
wanted to keep it, but all the teachers
Yeah.
wanted to know.
I
Which-
used to live in dorms, I'm in the apartments, but
Did you like the dorms?
they're both. Yeah, I like them both. I like dorms because you meet people like really quickly. But then we like kind of got our own little like group of guys, and then we all got into an apartment together. It was pretty fun.
Are you in the heritage houses?
Yeah, no, man. I used to be in the Heelman ones.
That's why I stayed there for FSY.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hated that so much.
Bro.
I was already at this
FSY was a W.
It led to a W, but
It
I
was-
hated it.
There was
led to W.
Tell you later. I
Me
was
and Brody
so
almost
confused.
kissed in basketball skills class.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we
It
didn't.
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was an almost.
That's true, actually. That's true,
We
actually.
did it, but it was an almost. It was funny.
It was funny. It was pretty funny.
Tice wanted so bad to just run around and tell everyone about it, but we made him not.
Well, now they know.
Yeah, now I guess everyone does know now.
Like 2 months ago, though, so it doesn't matter anymore.
That was so embarrassing.
That was hilarious. I don't know why you were so embarrassed. It wasn't that
It
bad.
was weird. It was weird.
How'd you guys kiss?
We didn't kiss.
We said.
You know, like the smell my shirt thing?
Oh,
We were like
yeah.
messing around. We both went.
Because you know how you like do it and you like kiss him on the forehead or like
Yeah.
the head or something because it's funny. He did it too. It was weird.
We both knew what was coming.
It's like,
It's like-
it's like this, and then he kisses your head.
On the head. On the head. It's funny.
I'm gonna pull that move.
Yeah.
It's actually quite
Christmas
effective.
break.
It's quite effective.
Hey, bro, what's this?
Dude, Charlie is.
I saw a video of a kid doing that to a teacher.
Charlie
Really?
who? Cook?
No, Larson.
Who's that?
Oh,
He works with me, and he's always rubbing up on me.
wait, did he go to our
Dude.
junior high?
He
Yeah.
told me like he's had like 3 girlfriends, and all three of them have turned like bi or something after him.
That was like who were we talking about in the last podcast that did that? Some kid from 6th grade. Kid from 6th grade turned his old girlfriend from 6th grade bi.
August.
The question is did you turn them or were they already bi when you dated them?
I didn't date him. Some other kid did.
That's the question.
I gotta split soon.
Alright. Let's wrap up.
Alright.
You want to wrap up?
No,
You started.
I did the intro, you finish.
Your little song or what?
No, we just wrap
Tall
up.
guy, beard, purple hoser.
Dude. Thank you guys for listening to day 5. Thank you to our special guests. Do you want to say anything else?
Stay in school, kids.
All right.
I'll be back.
Be a dog.
You want anything to say?
No.
All right. Bye.